Hello everyone, it is Friday! How we doing tonight? Facebook's been wonky with me. I've been trying to get on for a while now. But it has not been cooperating, so I think I'm on now. How we doing tonight? How are you doing on this Friday night? It is Friday. How is everybody doing tonight on this wonky Facebook Friday? Wonky Facebook Friday is what I'm calling it. Because Facebook was not playing nice with me tonight. But tell me how you're doing. I can get the star back in. Alright. I had to go to a different camera. I had to go to the phone instead of the computer tonight. Tell me about your week, folks. Tell me about your day. What are you grateful for tonight on this Friday night? On this Friday night, the end of week 38, as we close in at the end of week 38, 39 here. What are you grateful for tonight? Hey, Kitty, how are you? Sorry I'm so late tonight. Great to have you here. What are you grateful for in Illinois tonight? They're saying we might have snow this weekend. I don't know about that, but that's what they say. I think they're just trying to tease us with a rainstorm, which I'd much rather have rain than snow. So, but tell me about your day. I know it's been a long day. We've had a long day today. It's been a long one for us. But that's okay, because we are Resale Strong. And it's great to have you guys here with that. Hey, you got a couple online orders and customers in store today. That's great. We had a few of our regulars, a couple regular online shoppers today. One of which is really sweet, actually is in Illinois. I forget what their town is. But she's a regular shopper. The daughter helps the mother buy, and we have items that are oversized that, you know, don't fall into our standard shipping charges that we mark non-shippable. And she emailed in and wanted this big Mickey, Santa Mickey, standing Santa Mickey that we had on our website, and she had to have that. So that is on its way to Illinois. I actually put the label on the box before. I'm like, she's good for it. She said she wants it. I'm not worried about collecting from her. And sure enough, you know, sent the PayPal invoice and it was paid. But, you know, while we had it figured out, I just said ship it. I'm like, it doesn't matter, she'll pay. Not worried about it. Not with somebody like that. But, you know, it's good to have good customers in, that's for sure. Good people. Let me get us started here because we are so late tonight. Let me get us started with the Good Morning, Good Night book. The Good Morning, Good Night book is where we're at tonight. And, this is on, tonight we are on page 6, if you're following along. Page 6. Good morning, good gracious, your smile is contagious. I do love customers like that, Kitty. I mean, they're great. I love people like that. I mean, on the flip side, we've had this lady that called from California that had to have this lamp that we have, that matches her lamp that she broke, and has to have this lamp, and she's gonna buy it, and she'll pay whatever for shipping, and it's a big heavy lamp, so it's gonna cost a lot to ship. It costs like $60 to ship it, and she already bought the lamp. We've invoiced her for shipping, and she hasn't paid yet, and it's sitting there waiting to be shipped, but she's bought the lamp, so you know, when she decides to pay for shipping, we'll ship it. But I'm like, I'm not fronting somebody that I don't know, and not that I know this person in person in Illinois, but they've been such a regular customer from going on months now where they order random stuff. And, you know, she emailed back to us and how excited that her mother was that we did this Mickey. And, you know, because even in their original email, they said to us, you know, we know how busy this holiday season and we don't want to, the holiday season can be, and we don't want to put you out of your way. I mean, you know, but it was a real pleasure to be able to do that and get Mickey squeezed into a box and having a box big enough. Thankfully, Rebecca's been ordering enough Legos from work that we had huge Lego boxes, so we were able to ship Mickey in a big box. We had a big box there. So, but let's see, what do I got for you tonight? I'm going to be quick tonight because it's so late. And, well, actually, this quote goes right with what we're talking about. Giving is sometimes as simple as saying thank you to someone and meaning it. We should all give a little more. Giving is sometimes as simple as saying thank you and meaning to someone and meaning it. Hello, Karen. How are you? Great to have you here tonight. Great to have you on in Canada. I saw you messaged me and I haven't looked at it, and I saw the general headline was Canada is great, which I agree with. I agree with how Canada is treating businesses and people, okay? It's not just businesses. They're doing stuff for people too, for their citizens of Canada. And you know, Canada's doing a lot right by people. And it's hard, you know, we've still got our Andy the barber that, you know, because he's a new business is not getting things. But, you know, Canada's doing so much right. And as I've been advocating and cajoling and prodding our Congress here in the U.S. to do the right thing, you know, I don't know whether they're still going to do the right thing. And, you know, they got like 5 days to put something together. So I am forever hopeful. Kitty, they don't usually like it when I mention what Canada's doing. I have mentioned that more than once as a suggestion for framework of the simplicity in which they're doing it and doing it and handling it. Hey, Rose. Yeah, the Canadian snowbirds really helped that Florida economy in the winter. Yeah, no, I mean, you know, there's more than luck to it, Karen. You know, you treat people, you create the government that you have, okay? And the divisive government we have in this country are, it doesn't have to be this way. You know, most communities aren't this divisive. Look at our community. We're not divisive. Do we agree on everything? No. But we're not to die on the sword. You know, we look for the common good. We look for bettering everyone. And the way that Canada has treated its citizens during this pandemic with respect and dignity through this has been really good. It's not perfect, because you look at the situations with somebody like Andy the barber who's really trying to do well, but he's a new business. Okay, and you can't help everybody, and you know, Canada's trying to help the established businesses, and I get that. Okay, that's what the programs in the U.S. are for too. But, you know, there are things beyond this, you know, I mean, You know, I was hearing an interview today with a bank who their smallest PPP, the bank's smallest PPP that they issued was $900. And you know what? That $900 to that company meant the world. Okay, that $900 meant the world. It is not, in the whole scheme of things, a lot of money, but it meant the world. But a lot of our legislators, I like the progressive ones that will take it when I talk about what Canada is doing. Because being versed in how you've kept me informed on everything, I have been able to talk about it. But there's not a lot, there's so much that isn't going on right in the U.S. You know, they like to think we're better than the Canadian, and that's part of the problem. Is the automatic assumption that as Americans we're better. You know, we pee in a better pot than, and we're not. We're just not. You know, it's you know, you don't beat people up because of a better idea one way or the other. So, you know, that's my take there. But I'm grateful for how Canada is taking care of their businesses and their citizens. We are, and how they're controlling the virus spread. I mean, that's ultimately what they're doing. One of the things I wanted to talk about tonight, or the thing I think because it's so late, is that there was an interesting article rehashing an interview with the president of Chase. And it's an old interview. It's actually several years old. Okay? And during that interview, they were really pressed. They really pressed on Chase. You know, are you guys stupid? What the heck? You know, all these banks are closing branches and you're opening branches. Okay? You know, the branches are dead. And you're hiring people, you're going into communities, you're adding branches, you're adding staff, you're doing all this. Why the heck are you doing that? And the answer, you know, and I'm shortening this and I'm paraphrasing it, so I am not quoting directly. Okay, but the answer is what we've been talking about here and what we need to continue to be doing moving forward. Okay, is that you have to meet your customers where they are. You know, they were like, yeah, you know, some people love to bank with us online and will never walk into a branch. Other people like to bank with us over the phone. And yet others like to come in and have a relationship with someone in person. And you have to meet people wherever they are. Much like this customer I was talking about in Illinois that I'm dealing with tonight, okay? I feel like we have a relationship. I've never met them. They shop with us online. They email us, okay, and have conversations with us, okay, about items or things that they're interested in. They pay. I mean, there was no problem. I mean, tonight it cost more money to ship Mickey than we charged for Mickey, okay, for this standing Christmas Mickey Mouse. You know, it was probably, well, he's over 2 feet tall, okay, standing Mickey Mouse, and but we have that, you build that relationship and that rapport, so they know they can email in and have a conversation and we'll get back to them. You know, it's however people, you know, I had somebody run across the parking lot to talk to me today and was just excited to see me. And it was great to see them. It was great to see them out. They were actually doing both. They were doing store pickup. They had bought a couple of orders online that they had placed over the last few weeks. They were coming in to pick up those orders. and then they shopped in the store. So, you know, we have to meet, and this holiday season, this isn't the end of this. This is your new beginning, okay? As you learn and understand and adapt your business to serve your customers wherever they are and however they want to connect with you. You know, I could see us, you know, adding in the next year texting in and as an option for people that we don't have now, because there's some people that just want to text. And, you know, so however they want to meet you, will you be available to them? And, you know, part of it, I would argue, is that you should do whatever channels you choose to meet. Just like when I talk about people doing, you know, should you Twitter, should you Instagram, should you Facebook, should you Vine, or all the other things, should you do all of them? I would argue you should do whatever you do, you should do well. So focus on one and then add another. And I say that with this as well, is, you know, as you try to meet your customers where they are, you know, work on adapting these concepts so that you can do them well. And it is our new beginning. Hey, Vina, it is great to have you here tonight. You know, so we adapt this way and get this out so that we are serving them and serving them well. I mean, I was sitting with one of my stores today, and we were talking about, you know, how they're doing good at finding orders. And in our home decor store, finding a one-off glass, okay, clear glass, okay, if this glass sold online right now, finding that in our store, there's not a glass section, there's glassware we use and display throughout the store. So it does take some work to find that unique item, you know, whatever that is in our home store. You know, it could be this bird, it could be this bird, it could be an ornament on the tree. Any little one thing is some work, but we talked today about how we need to speed that up, especially in December, because we're going to be up against shipping deadlines and hard dates that people need things. So that we need to continue to evolve and really step up our game, although we're pretty good in working the floor at finding that one-off glass or that one-off item, that one ornament on the tree that means so much, you know, that somebody saw and thought was the perfect gift or touched them in some way. We need to be able to get that out quicker. In the next 10 days, really. We need to really hustle because we have to get it to the post office and not make it our problem. Hey, Kelly, great to have you here. Yeah, I'm really late tonight, but I'm glad you're going to catch the rebroadcast. You know where to catch the replay. But it's great to see us, and I'm glad that you're doing well. So, you know, that's the important lesson, and that's the part of your new beginning. As you meet customers wherever they want to be met this holiday season, at the curb, in your store, in the mailbox, in your email, in your Facebook Messenger, however they want to meet you. And they're reaching out in any number of ways. So meet them where they are. That is the cornerstone of my message tonight, and it's following the big guys. It's why Chase is opening branches while other banks are closing them, okay? Because they know that there are people that just want to bank in branch, and they have money too, okay? Or they have borrowing need, you know, they need the full line of banking, and they need people, so Chase will pay for that. So, you know, these are important things, and how you connect and creating that connection, even like I just talked about with our online shopper in Illinois, that feels connected to us now. Okay, that is excited because we keep on adding new items to the website every day. that is excited because we shipped something that we have marked as local pickup only. You know, that we went above and beyond for her. Okay? We charged her for it, but we went above and beyond. So it is adapting and evolving to this. So that is my lesson for you guys tonight. That is my thing. And Canada is great in what they're doing for their employees. For their people of Canada, for their businesses, for their communities. So I'm happy for all of that. This show and everything I talk about is over at narts.org/resalestrong by noon the very next day. narts.org/resalestrong by noon the very next day. That's where you find it all, including this video and the link to the YouTube channel. You're not alone running this store, where you can like, comment, subscribe, and ring the bells so you don't miss an episode. It'll notify you as soon as one drops. I am here every night at More 8 Than Ish live in the Narts private Facebook group. That's where you find me. But if you have a question in between, you just email me, Neil, Neil at ECIstores.com, Neil@ECIstores.com. We start this program every night. Every night we start with the Good Morning, Good Night book. The Good Morning, Good Night book is how we start the program. Today we are on page 6. Our good morning is, good morning, good gracious, your smile is contagious. Our good night tonight is, good night, Dad, good gracious, you're one for the ages. There's your graphics, people. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Neil Abramson. I do like a good party, a wedding, a bar mitzvah, a holiday cookie swap. Whatever it is, we will party again, and I will be there with you when we can do it. Until then, know that I'll be back here tomorrow night at More 8 Than Ish to do Saturday Night Live, Self-Care Sunday preview. If you've got a great recipe for Self-Care Sunday, don't forget to send it to me. Neil, Neil, at ECIstores.com. Send me that recipe. You could be the recipe of the week. Yes, you could. Until tomorrow, everyone, know that you, and most especially you, even you, Angie, who showed up late, you're not alone running this store. Have a great night, everybody. It's time for dinner.